Hello everyone! Welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. So before we start, I got some mail. So you all know I've been waiting for my new spray bottle, right? Which I just received in the mail yesterday, so I'm so excited to fill that. And then in the same day, I opened up another box, and these two were in there. And I'm like, wait a minute. That doesn't look like the bottle that I ordered, because I knew I ordered this one. This came in the mail, Happy Mail. So I don't know who sent them, but somebody sent me 4 bottles. Thank you so much. So now I can spread them everywhere and replace my other ones that have been really, really old and use them in the silicone room. So thank you, whoever you are. I appreciate you so much. And then I got some mail from Denise. Denise sent me all kinds of little things. She sent me this little mushroom mold she said she got from Into Resin. That looks adorable. She also sent me those ones we have to unmold today. She sent me these 2 little teeny tiny skulls, although she must not realize I don't do skulls on my channel, so these might go in somebody's mail. And then she sent me these little rhinestones in beautiful fall colors. These are lavender, these are orange and green. I love them. And she sent me these little pumpkin inclusions, jack-o'-lanterns. Thank you so much, Denise. I love them, everything. Then I received Eilish. I know who sent this to me yesterday. We used it, remember? It was gorgeous. Eilish sent me this, so thank you so much, Eilish. She emailed me and told me and didn't have a name on it. She also sent me these stickers today. I just got them, so thank you, Eilish. You're always thinking of me, and I know you loving the glitter. You and me are glitter girls. So then I received one more thing. Oops, sorry, this was from Denise too. She sent me tiny little abalone shells, and then Mona sent me some mail, and I don't know how to use this. I thought it was just the rhinestones when I opened the box. So I'm going to have to email her. So I saw all these rhinestones and I'm like, oh cool, all these rhinestones. But these came in the mail, or in the package. So it really was about this. I don't know what this is. I don't know how to use it. Obviously this gets pulled back. I don't know what it is. I think it was called Bling It. And when I pulled up the picture, it didn't show you how to use them. And it showed a bunch of clothing with rhinestones on it. So I don't know. If you guys know how to use this, can you explain to me somehow how to use it? I might already know by the time you see this because I am going to email her back. Maybe she uses them. I don't know. So thank you, Mona, for thinking of me. I hope I could figure it out and that I can use it for resin. All right, you guys. So let me move all this stuff out of the way. And let's unmold this from yesterday. So you know I did these and I didn't unmold them. Oh my gosh. This is that gorgeous kaleidoscope sparkle interference. It has colorful rainbow sparkles all throughout that gorgeous peachy color. That is so pretty. That's going to look beautiful on a pendant. I took one of the turtles, scooped it out, and put it into here because I would have rather had the butterfly finish than an extra turtle. So let's pull this one out. And this was the Dragon Blue by Just Resin. That is pretty. We're gonna bling that up somehow. No bubbles. I love this mold. I fixed the one that I did have, and this is in my eBay store if you guys want a good one with a flat back and you don't have to mess around with all those problems that they were selling the mold with. So I don't know, it was on Amazon or Temu or something, and they're all the same, it seems. Here is a turtle. I'll probably just highlight all those, and then here's that kaleidoscope. Oh, that is so pretty. I'll probably do something with the shells because you can't really see the indentations with this color. This one's got the heart on its back. That is gorgeous. I love this little turtle mold for extras for a change. I've got to go through my extras drawer. I have so many molds. Another little heart. So cute. Okay, those are the extras from yesterday. So we'll finish those later. Today, I have one of 2 that I need to make for my mom. So these are the Perpetual calendars. And my mom thought this was really cool for my great niece and my great nephew. So that would be her great grandchildren, Harrison and his sister. So today I'm going to make Harrison's, and I tried to get all the sparkle out and I'm still seeing sparkle. Sorry, Harrison, if you ever watch this. I think he's about 5 years old right now. I don't know if he'll ever watch this, but I'm trying to get the sparkle out in case you don't like sparkle. But 5-year-old boy probably won't mind a little tiny bit of sparkle. From the last time I made this, I taped it and taped it and taped it. There's still some in there. So he wants mostly blue. Well, my mom, he doesn't know he's getting them. She's ordering mostly blue with silver and gold. So I pulled out the chrome powders today. And I think I'm going to use... Actually, I think I'm going to use the holographic silver and the gold for the numbers. And then I'm not going to use powders for the rest. I'm going to pull out some blue mica powders. I'm not sure which shade. I don't think she cares what shade. And then we're going to pour this and maybe marble it. Because I don't really have anything to put on. Well, this would be the front. This is going to be the front, this is the top that you're going to actually see. So, I don't know. I have to play it by ear. I don't think there's any like stickery things or anything that she wants on there. So I kind of want a nice little marble effect going on. So I got to go pick some colors. But before that, let me start painting on. Gosh, I still see some. Well, I guess it's not going to matter with chrome on there, right? I hope. Let me find a decent brush here that doesn't have a bunch of other powder in it. Not my favorite brush. Let's see, let me find a different brush. It's got some blue in there. Let me see. Oh, there's nothing coming off. So, I'm thinking silver, gold, silver, gold. Silver with the moons, maybe? Or do gold with the moons and paint them silver? Maybe I'll do that. Got to think of later on. So let's do it this way. And then for Ryland's, she wanted mostly pink, so I might get a little fancier with Ryland's. And then I can't remember the other colors, so we'll do this another day, another time, not today. This one I found the first time I made it. I used the heat mat, and the one piece buckled on me using the heat mat. So I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to use the 4-hour fast cure, and it was this piece here. It's so thin that the heat made it buckle, and then my holes didn't line up. So I can't use the heat mat today. So I don't think I'll be able to get 2 done in one day. But that's okay. We're just going to let it sit here. We're going to use the 4-hour fast cure and hopefully get good marbling. I'm probably going to use glue because I want the colors separated. Now, I was thinking about that this morning. I'm like, what did we do before Daniel Cooper figured out the glue thing? Because it really wasn't that long ago that he figured out glue thickens up your resin. And I'm thinking, I use it all the time now. How in the world? I guess we didn't have great pieces coming out. I don't know. They didn't come out as good as they come out now. So I'm very thankful to Daniel Cooper. If you guys haven't seen him and you're new, go check out his page. He's constantly like learning or trying new things and giving them to the resin community. And he makes some really, really cool things. So there's a little plug for you, Daniel Cooper, if you ever watch this video, which you probably won't, but that's okay. We're not like doing the same kind of stuff. All right, I think I have all the edges. Just make sure you have all the edges or you're gonna see. So this is gonna be filled with whatever color that I fill the entire thing with, because it doesn't matter on chrome powders what color you back it with. It's still going to be the chrome gold. It'll still be the silver. I'm just going to get the gold. I probably should have started with silver. I didn't grab my switching sponge, so I'm just going to use a napkin. Try to get all that powder off my brush. And then we'll do, and then my mom had a great idea. She said, can you highlight, you know how we're gonna paint these letters and numbers so when you spin it, you can see them, right? We're gonna highlight his birthday in a different color. And I'm like, that's a brilliant idea for him. So it's special when he gets to that day and month and whatever. I don't know, I won't be able to do the moon a special color because I'm not gonna do that much research. I don't have time for that. But his day, can't really do the day, but we can do the year, or not the year, we could do the month and the day. Not the month and the day. I don't know what day. His birthday's going to fall on a different day every year. We're going to do the number and the month in a special color. And then we'll do the rest all in one color so it kind of all goes together. So just make sure you get all the sides or you're going to see the color of the resin. And this is the holographic. That should be super cool for him. So let's just get this one done really quick and then we'll move on.
Brushes in hand and the world is my stage. Colors are loud like they're breaking the cage. Sparkles explode in a radiant haze. Crafting a masterpiece that's gonna amaze.
I have 16 ounces of the Fast Cure mixed. I think I'm going to do something different today without the glue. I'm going to mix up my colors, take my time, debubble everything, and just let it sit and get thick and not use glue and see what happens. I've never been patient enough to do that. So I chose this blue-gray color for one of them. Hi,
what
Mr.
you doing, my fair lady?
I'm making something.
What you making?
I'm making...
Jamaican bacon?
I chose
Ooh, I like that color.
Cypress, Diane Kapoor's.
That's a nice one.
You want to help?
No.
Oh. And then a pigment paste by Eye Candy. So I think for the pigment paste, I'm going to do the same thing this time.
Don't do it.
Let me get this new bottle primed. Oops.
Okay.
I need a full bottle of alcohol in here. I ran out. And just dump it in.
What you doing,
want to
Clark?
grab me one?
One what?
A full bottle of 99% alcohol.
You want Jack Daniels or Jim Beam?
Because this is going to go everywhere. I'm just going to dissolve it. Oh, I got it primed pretty good, so it's kind of working. And then I'm going to dissolve the pigment paste.
You want the hard stuff?
Oh, you're going to fill me up too?
You want some regular Coke or diet?
Diet, please. I don't like Coke. I don't like soda. So I'll take water. And then, I guess I should have done the light color first.
There you go, my queen.
Well, I need the actual bottle though.
Oh.
So I could pour it in.
What you doing, a clock?
Yeah.
Only time will tell what it looks like.
Only time will tell.
Get it? Time, clock.
I figured I'd pull out a gray because it was silver, gold, and blue, and the gray will look silver. And this is the blue gray that'll go with the blue. So that was my thought process in that one. And then I should probably get to pouring this out because I don't want it to cure that fast. Let me just start dispersing it, and then I'll worry about equal later. And then the pigment paste, let's just try. This is Eye Candy called Suico Blue. You know what? It's gonna be too difficult to get into alcohol, so I'm just gonna put it in like I normally do. Wow, I did pretty good. I'm actually going to do more of the gray, and maybe I could fill up those rings, I guess you could call them, with just gray. And then I'm just gonna let this sit and get thick and see if it'll work just as well as the glue would. I know a few people mention that, and I'm like, I don't have the patience to do that, but I'm going to do that for you today. So you know. It's just my nephew. He doesn't know the difference anyway. I'm sure it'll be fine though. Let me just get all this out here. And then we'll stir it in. We'll put that one in there. We don't need that much. Hopefully these colors will look good together. I don't see why they wouldn't. That is so pretty. It's like cobalt blue. Let me get this off my stick as much as I can, and then I'm gonna take off that extra pigment paste. See how dark it is on the tip? I don't want that in there the whole time. That should be good. I'm just going to re-stir. And then I will put this through the vacuum chamber. Get these bubbles out. And hopefully we will have a beautiful perpetual calendar in the end. This, you just kind of mix it to get it dispersed. It's already been dissolved. You don't have to worry about unmixed mica powder. And then I'll do the gray. Let me just get this all off. I should have done the light color first. I like to marble with pigment paste and mica powder together. Kind of gives it a little different look. It doesn't kind of blend as much as it would because they're a little bit different than each other. Like if you do all micas, you're gonna have some blending more than you want. Especially if you're not using glue. If you're not using glue, you're definitely going to have blending. And you might lose some of your lighter colors. Okay, that's good. Let's get this to the vacuum chamber.
Glitz and glitter lighting up the night, painting dreams with a shimmer so bright, rhinestones dancing, catching every eye. This is my moment, gonna touch the sky. Dipped in gold with a stroke of flare, diamond shine in the midnight air. Glue and gem.
I don't know exactly how long it's been. They're getting kind of warm. They're still fluid, but not like thick. For reference, it's gonna be 44 degrees Celsius, 112 degrees Fahrenheit. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and start pouring. Yeah, I'm gonna pour. I'm not spraying alcohol in them or anything because of the powder. I have ruined a piece in the past by spraying my powder with alcohol. I know some people say it works, but it didn't work for me. So I don't want to do that again. I think I'm going to, I don't think you want to dome these. Let me get this out of the way. It's getting in my way here. That one is domed. I don't think you want to because it won't spin as freely, I don't think. Just want to quickly fill this one. And I think I'll use blue for the other two because I don't need these marbled for any reason. I'm just hoping I have enough silver for the marbling of these two. Now what I figured out on the last time I made this is what we're seeing on the top is actually our face. So marbling, worried about the silicone part. I'm not worried about what goes on first in this case. All right, that's getting pretty. Let me use this one. The silver is the warmest because it was the deepest. Fill those with the cobalt blue. And then I have to be patient today so I don't buckle that thin mold. Okay, that's good. I was messing around with my extras while I was waiting for it to warm up, painting their little backs and things. Let me just get them all out of the way so I can move it where you can see what I'm doing. All right, we're gonna get you there. So this is like the back and the top is gonna be the front. I'm just gonna do it normally, I guess, and just start putting them in there. Maybe I'll just do it in both of them at the same time. Whoops. They're getting really warm. And that's what we wanted to do, right? I just don't want them to cure in my cup while I'm waiting. Some in there. All right, back to the light blue. Gosh, everything's in my way. Move them over there so they don't get in my way. Then I'll probably manipulate the back side since that's what we're gonna see. And hopefully it doesn't move a whole heck of a lot while we wait for it to cure. Almost out of the cobalt. Just make sure it gets around those little hole makers. There's something in that one. I was picking resin off of my mixer earlier. That's probably what that is. All right, I'm gonna go down eye level and see what we got. Okay, we don't need all 16, I don't think. Let me get some of this cobalt out. Oh yeah, that's really sticky. Super sticky. Doesn't even want to come off of my spatula. That's pretty much it. I hope I can use the extras because it's really sticky. Look at that. It's like syrup. So what I'm gonna do, get that off. I'm gonna take a tool here and I want to marble it myself because this is going to be our up. That looks pretty good. Well, let's do this one. That looks really good. I like it. That is super cool. Let's just spritz the bubbles out because this is the side that matters. And I got a little left. Maybe I'm going to stack it in one cup and pour it. Let's try that. I'm just gonna This one, I don't even know if it will come off. It is so thick. And then the mica powder ones are not. So maybe it has something to do with the pigment paste. Maybe I'll make some more of those turtles. So I got them all in one cup. Where'd my turtle molds go? Oh, right here. Let's do another butterfly. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get you to see what I'm doing here, guys. With that, there we go, there we go. Okay, we're gonna spritz. Let me just stir it. I don't think it's gonna do anything because it's basically light blue at this point. It's not gonna be marbled. So we're gonna have a really thick butterfly. I just hope it gets down in all these wings. I don't think we're going to see that little bit of cobalt that we put in there or the little bit of silver that was on the bottom. That's okay. I'm sure making a mess though. That is crazy thick. That heats up fast. Let me just spritz these because I know I'm going to get bubbles in this thick stuff. I like the heart one the best. That one I probably have enough for. Maybe one more. So it definitely didn't need all 16. Let's do this one. Oh, I'm not used to working with it like that. A little bit more in there. This one needs it in his feet. It's not going to go by itself anymore. Hopefully we won't get too many bubbles. We just need a tad bit more. Oh my gosh, I have so much to clean up. It's like getting on everything. That's not a good tool. Let's use my nice clean squeegees. All right, that's it. I'm just gonna pop these bubbles. Those look gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I hope they stay like that. Well, I see that's already moving, but I might come in and just stir it around in like an hour maybe or less, just to see if I could keep some swirls in there. I do want to clean off that. Okay, BRB. Okay, it's been a long day waiting. I do not like not using my heat mat, but they're done, they're cured, they're cooled. I did all the extras. I did unmold the other ones just so I can get them done and moved out of the way. So I took a little silver and then some white paint pen and some gold paint pens, and I just highlighted their little backs and I put little happy faces on them all. So those are cute. I love this little mold. Thank you, Denise. And here's the beautiful pinch bail on that one. Isn't that pretty? That is really pretty. And then the butterflies, I unmolded them. This was the one from those, and this was from yesterday. So I put pearls, and then these are actually pink rhinestones, but the pink is picking up the blue and it's leaving you with a AB stone. So that's pretty just as well. So those are finished. All of those are done. I brought pens out. Let's unmold these first and see. Hopefully they're looking pretty good. Hopefully not too bad. There's a few micro bubbles, but they're really not that bad. I don't think he's gonna mind. I don't think he's actually going to know what he's looking at. That one didn't get brushed that good, but it'll be okay. Here's the days of the week, and here are the moon phases. Maybe because my resin was super duper thick, I'm thinking that's why we got the bubbles. So I flipped them over and look at how horrible that side looks. Thank God this is a side, and I didn't go in and do anything. After I shut the camera off, I just let it cure. I didn't come in, I didn't swirl it. It stayed exactly as I wanted it to stay. Probably because we poured it so thick. So that was like a magic number. Here's the back. I'm glad we're not using that. So here is the front. That's looking good. I'm gonna have to definitely shave that down so he doesn't cut himself. And then this is the top. I mean, that's the back. This is the front. There it is. I'm gonna shave this down. No rhinestones for him. I'll probably do silver though. I might actually do silver around the whole thing. There's the back that we're not gonna see, thank God. And these go in here like this. In case you haven't seen these yet. A lot of people are doing them now. And hopefully they're gonna turn decently. So far, so good. It's usually this outer one that doesn't turn that great, but this one turns great. Probably because I didn't dome it. And then you put this on the back. Oh no, oh, okay. I was like, oh, no. And then this is how you spin. I'm gonna color all these in, and we're gonna highlight his birthday, which is August 26th. So I won't do these two, but I will do these two in a separate color. Maybe blue. Maybe I'll do August 26th in blue. Let me grab the blue pen. That might look good. I better do that right now and make sure, first of all, that these pens are gonna fit through. August 26th. Let's see. August. Oh, I didn't even get this one started yet. I haven't used the blue. I'm loving these pens I just got in Happy Mail. Nail art markers. Man, these things are nice. That's what I used for all these little turtles. I love the small tip. What did I say? August 26th. Hopefully they'll fit in here. Oh, they're not fitting great. No. Man, I was really hoping these were gonna fit in here, and they don't really. Shoot. Nope, they don't. I'm going to have to do silver and black, or silver and gold and then black. So I'll do gold, silver, and then black on his birthday. It didn't get in, well, it got in some of it. I don't know how I'm gonna get that out. I'm gonna have to let it dry. So I can't use these. I was really wanting to use those. So I will get my chrome markers out and trim this up. I'm just gonna use my deburring tool on this one and just take that edge right off. Not very much. It doesn't need much at all. I just don't want it to be sharp if he's gonna handle it. That's good. This thing works great. If you can get it to work really good, it's best to hang it off the edge of your desk. I'm not gonna do that because I don't have a camera there, but I will do that for the other one. So if you hang it off the edge of your desk, you have much better control, which I'm gonna just do that for the rest of it. This, not too worried about. It's not sharp at all. So let me clean this mess up. I'm going to find the correct pens, get these colored in really quickly, and then we will put this together. think it's pretty much dried. I just took chrome marker, sorry, this one. Went around the edge, around those. I'm not going to do anything. I really like the marbling on this one, so I'm not going to put a name on it or anything because I would really think I would need to go this way, and I'm not going to do that. So I could not get the chrome markers to look good enough. So I did go back over the silver. It wasn't standing out enough, so I wanted the black. So I went over it with black. I did the moons in white. And then I still wanted his birthday to stand out. So I just took some of this metallic acrylic paint and smashed it in there and rubbed it off. So now I'm just going to put it together. And you just set them in these little holes. And I just literally ran to the store because I do not have the correct screws. And I got the correct screws. And then we're going to put this right there. And the correct screws are, uh-oh, he ripped it off. I have no idea. So I got the flathead ones, and he ripped off the thing before I can grab it. So, I don't know, they're really small. That's the right ones. Hopefully they're the right ones. I haven't put it together, so we're just gonna screw it together. I'm not gonna like do it super tight or anything, because I want it to still spin. But I do want it like flat. That's good. And there's 6 screws. And when I filled this side up, I remember from the last time, the first one I did, I didn't fill it all the way. Second one I did, I covered these because you don't want the holes on this side. So make sure you cover that with resin, or you're going to have these 6 holes showing on both sides, and you don't want to screw it in from the front. So make sure you cover those holes from the back, or on the back of that piece when you're pouring it. So we're just gonna screw it together, and that's it. And I will do Ryland's another day in pink because today I finally got the rest of my Into Resin order in the mail. So that's exciting. So there's 5 molds in that one. We'll go over all of them tomorrow. So I got the other 2 from my pick of 5. And then they sent me 3 for the autumn time, fall kind of themes. I can't remember which ones I have, but I know there's 3 of them in there. I think one's a pumpkin, one might be a ghost. I don't know. I didn't pick scary ones. They have a ton. If you guys like Halloween, they have a ton to choose from, new ones. But a lot of them were not things that I would normally make, so I chose the cute ones. All right, let's see. There's August 26th in blue, and then the rest is in white and black. I think it looks pretty good. What do you think? And they all spin great this time. You can't see any of the screws, so I think we're golden. All right, guys, well, that's it. I'm gonna figure out what we're gonna do for pink. I don't know if I'm gonna do glitter, or I probably won't marble again because I think she's a girly girl. I have to make sure and see what she wants. All right, I will get you pictures of everything. See you tomorrow for the Into Resin molds. I hope you're there. Have a blessed day, everybody. Bye.
Glitz and glitter paint her way. She lights up hearts come what may. With a brush of faith she starts. Jesus whispers through her art. Patience blooms in every hue. Her love for viewers shines so true. Shimmer sparkles in her eyes. A radiant soul under bright skies. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story. Her colors tell faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining heart. Ooh, 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 ooh. Canvas dreams and sparkly streams. Her laughter flows like sunlit beams. With each stroke her spirit sings. A masterpiece of golden wings. She sprinkles joy like morning dew. In every shade a promise new. A life of love, a life of grace. In her art we see his face. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story. Her colors tell faith and love.